If you're a die-hard Browns fan and love breaking down the game like we do, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you never miss a blitz. In a move that has sent shockwaves throughout the NFL and left fans of both Ohio franchises speechless, Joe Burrow has done the unthinkable. He signed with the Cleveland Browns. That's right. The same Joe Burrow who was drafted first overall by the Cincinnati Bengals, the quarterback who revitalized the franchise and took them to the Super Bowl, is now wearing brown and orange. It's a decision that doesn't just change the landscape of the AFC North, it completely rewrites it. The balance of power, the storylines, the emotion, all of it just got turned upside down. Let's take a moment to let this settle. Joe Burrow, the Ohio kid from Athens, a local hero who became a Bengals legend in just a few seasons, has flipped the script in the most dramatic way possible. After a career that started with so much promise in Cincinnati, filled with playoff runs, jaw-dropping throws, and the kind of leadership that had the entire city believing again, Burrow has decided to cross enemy lines. And not just to any team, but to the one fan base that Bengals supporters love to hate more than any other. The Cleveland Browns. There's no denying it. This move is personal. It's not just about football, money, or market size. This is about rivalry, redemption, legacy. Burrow's time in Cincinnati wasn't without its turbulence. Injuries disrupted key moments of his career. Front office decisions sparked controversy, and whispers of dissatisfaction had been circulating for months, maybe even years. But no one, absolutely no one, expected the next chapter of his career to be written in Cleveland. The Browns, meanwhile, have been searching for stability at the quarterback position for decades. Since their rebirth in 1999, they've cycled through countless starters, each one failing to live up to the legacy of Bernie Kosar, or even the flashes of hope that came with players like Baker Mayfield. And now, in one stroke, they've landed a generational talent, a proven leader, and perhaps more importantly, someone who knows exactly how to win in the AFC North. Think about a narrative. Burrow going toe-to-toe with Lamar Jackson twice a year, squaring off against the Steelers in bitter bruising matchups, returning to Cincinnati not as a visitor, but as a rival determined to show them what they let slip away. Every snap will be charged with drama. Every throw, every touchdown, every interception, it all matters more now. This isn't just about a quarterback changing teams. This is about history being made in real time. The reactions were instant and intense. Social media exploded. Bengals fans felt betrayed, Browns fans rejoiced, and the rest of the league just watched in stunned silence. How could Cincinnati let this happen? How did negotiations fall apart to the point where Burrow felt this was the only option? And how did Cleveland, often the butt of quarterback jokes for 2 decades, pull off the coup of the decade? Reports suggest that Cleveland made Burrow an offer he simply couldn't refuse. Not just financially, but structurally. Sources say he was promised influence over offensive personnel decisions, a revamped offensive line built specifically to his strengths, and a long-term vision that puts him at the center of everything. And maybe that's what he always wanted in Cincinnati, but never fully received. Respect, control, trust. Enjoying the content so far? Smash that like button and drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you think about the Browns. This season, the Bengals, for their part, are now left to pick up the pieces. They went from Super Bowl contenders to a team with a gaping hole at the most important position in football. There will be questions about the front office for years to come. Did they take Burrow for granted? Did they prioritize the wrong things? Did they lose sight of what they had right in front of them? Meanwhile, the Browns, for once, are the team with the plan, the team with the star, the team with swagger. And this time, it's not a flash-in-the-pan moment of hype. It's a legitimate shot at dominance. Because with Joe Burrow under center, anything is possible. He brings accuracy, poise, and that intangible it factor that turns good teams into great ones. And now he's bringing all of that to a franchise that has been desperate for it for decades. This signing also sets up one of the most emotionally charged seasons in NFL history. Imagine week 1 at Paycor Stadium. Burrow returns to Cincinnati, not in stripes, but in brown and orange. The boos will be deafening, the energy electric. And Joe? He'll be smiling through it all because he knows the story he's writing. He knows the legacy he's crafting. This isn't just a move, it's a message. One that says, you had me, you lost me. Now I'm coming back to beat you. And make no mistake, Burrow thrives on this kind of fire. He's never been one to back down from pressure. He feeds off it. This is a player who grew up with a chip on his shoulder, who went from a backup at Ohio State to a Heisman winner at LSU, to the face of a franchise in Cincinnati, and now to a potential dynasty builder in Cleveland. He's always rewritten his story, and now he's rewriting an entire division's. Dart fans across the NFL better buckle up. The AFC North just became the most compelling division in football. Every game is going to feel like a playoff matchup. Every headline will be about Burrow, the Browns, and the revenge tour. It's cinema, it's drama, it's everything the NFL could have hoped for and more. Joe Burrow to the Browns isn't just the biggest move of the offseason. It's the kind of decision that defines careers, reshapes legacies, and cements rivalries for decades. It's a move that ensures the next chapter of AFC North football will be written in all caps, underlined in intensity, and soaked in narrative gold. And as for Burrow, he's not just changing teams, he's making history. Thanks for riding with us on another Browns Blitz. If you liked the video, share it with a fellow fan, hit subscribe, and ring that bell so you're always part of the Dawg Pound conversation. Go Browns!